It'll be the first race this evening as we just are waiting on some scoreboard configuration. We are ready to introduce your championship final, the women's 1,500-meter freestyle. Please welcome the athletes to the pool deck. Racing out of lane 1, a Washington State 3A champion in the 500 freestyle, representing Bellevue Club swim team, Sophia Wisga. Lane 2 from the Pleasanton Seahawks, a 3-time champion at the Pacific 14 and under champs, Ella Legg. Racing in lane 3, 5th in this event at the Canadian Nationals from Markham Aquatic Club, Lily Chai. Your top seed in lane 4 set the Swedish national record in this event last night from the University of Louisville, Tilda Hill. Lane 5, All-American in the 1650 freestyle for the University of Florida, representing Sandpipers of Nevada, Michaela Mattis. On lane 6, sixth place finisher in the 500 at the California State Championships from San Ramon Valley Aquatics, Rosa Huborg. In lane 7, Arizona Senior State Championship runner-up in the 1650 from Flagstaff Snow Sharks, Victoria Core. Lane 8, a Big 12 Conference Championship score from Cougar Aquatics, Cher Patrick. This is the final of the 1,500-meter freestyle. Hell of Louisville comes in with about a 16-second advantage over her next nearest competitor from yesterday's prelims in this event. Hell in 4, next fastest Mattis in 5. This will be 200 meters for Hale in 4 and Mattis in lane 5. Yesterday, Hale was out in a 2:10.49. 2:08.80 leads the way, 2:08.93 from Mattis. Out in a quicker pace this evening. Third, Lily Chai, lane 3, 2:13.09 for the 15-year-old from Markham Aquatic Club out of Canada. Mattis came in at 16:21.06 with her entry time. A 21-year-old from the University of Florida. Yesterday, Mattis out in a 3:16.9. Same opening split from Hale at the 300. And the two swimmers locked in so far in the opening 6 lengths of this 30-length race. Hale and Mattis together separated by a quarter of a second at 3:14.8 and 3:15.1. Chai third, fourth, Ella Leg, lane 2, the 14-year-old from Pleasanton. She was a 17:32 yesterday. Leg ahead of San Ramon Valley's Rosa Huborg in lane 6. 400 meters in, still no lead change as Hale in control at 421.4, though the lead now just 13 100ths. Mattis yesterday out in the 423.1, so continuing to swim under yesterday's record-setting pace for Hale, the Swedish national. One of the ideal situations here in a distance freestyle event is to have someone challenging you right beside you. And 500 meters in, the table is set here for another 1,000 meters of tight racing. As Hale, bit of a circle swim there, perhaps trying to get away from Mattis. Not allow any drafting as they get through a pair of 33 low splits. 528.0 from Hale, 528.1 from Mattis at the 500. Third still Lily Chai, lane 3, leading a leg of Pleasanton in 2. Fifth now is Wizga from lane 1, the 18-year-old from the Bellevue Club swim team. Wizga yesterday at 17:44.7 to get a spot in this final. On that swim, she was out in 5:48.8, so 4 seconds better here tonight at 5:44.8 for Wizga. .32 9s from both swimmers, and it looks like Hale going to stay on her side of the lane there, trying to get some distance from Mattis. 34.6 from Lily Chai coming into the 600. Chai, the third fastest qualifier yesterday at 17:26.4, about a 6-second improvement on her entry time. On that swim, Chai at the 600 was out in 6:56.3, so much quicker pacing tonight at 6:48.8. So a unique experience here for the competitors in the women's 1500 in Sacramento, getting a chance to be in a prelim final format, which is what you'd experience typically at the World Championship or Olympic level. Lead split from Hale to 700 meters, 7:39.3. Mattis a 7:40.6 as the lead now up over a second. Hale still about 2 seconds better than yesterday's pace as she looks to lower her own Swedish national record in this event. .800 split of 8:44.91, Swedish national record in the 800 freeze in 8:39.06. Certainly seems like that could be within reach for Hale. Just 5 seconds off here going out in the 1500, that time from Fagundes of Sweden at the Beijing Olympic Games in 2008. Chai still in third from lane 3, Leg in fourth from lane 2 for Pleasanton. And over the last 100 meters, Rosa Huborg of San Ramon back up into the top 5, getting ahead of Sophia Wisga from lane 1. Since the 700-meter turn, Hale has been sub 33-second splits. 32.7, 32.8, 32.7, 32.7, and a 9:50.4 at the 900. Now better than 2.5 seconds under pace from last night. .500 meters remaining for Tilda Hale of Louisville. 32.9 going into the 1,000 at 10:56.5. The lead now nearly 9 seconds over Michaela Mattis. .1,100-meter turn for Tilda Hale. Looking very strong here, gaining speed at 12:02. 400 meters to go. And relentlessly now building this lead over Michaela Mattis. Nearly 12.5 seconds. Hale on her way to claiming the title and potentially a lower Swedish national record in this event. .300 meters to go for Tilda Hale. Over the last 200, splitting 32.8, 33.0, 33.0, 33.2. 13:08.66. Still about 2 seconds better than yesterday's pacing. Hale just wrapped up her freshman year with the University of Louisville, one of the top programs in the country on both the women's and men's side. A unified program under head coach Arthur Albiero, associate head coach Stephanie Junker, consistently producing very fast athletes out of the University of Louisville. The race for fifth now with Victoria Core. She's been advancing up in lane 7. Core trying to draw even Rosa Huborg of San Ramon. She's in fifth place from lane 6. Looks like Core has drawn even with Hooborg. Here we go, 6 and 7 locked in with 200 meters to go, and Victoria Core has taken the lead with a 35.0 split. Hale through the 1400 at 15:21. She had good speed on the final 100 yesterday at 32.8, 31.7. Yesterday, Hale 16:27.7. Will take a 16:14 to break into the top 10 in the world standings for the 2026 calendar year. Take a 16:22 to break into the top 25. You got Core and Hoberg going into the bell turn. 100 meters to go to decide fifth in a great race. But here comes Tilda Hale. She stops the clock in a 16:25.99, lowering her own Swedish national record and taking the title in the 1500 meter freestyle here in Sacramento. That should put Hale into the top 30, I would imagine, the world rankings. Number 25 is a 16:22.5. Michaela Mattis pulls in for second, a 16:54.4. Touching third, Lily Chai, lane 3, 17:14. That's a big drop from yesterday's swim for Chai. Fourth, Ella Legg, 17:24.8, an 8-second drop for the swimmer out of Pleasanton. And the race for fifth goes to Victoria Core in lane 7, home in a 33.2 to touch in a 17:28.83. Hooborg 6 for San Ramon, 17:30.5. Next event we are staging for is number 11, 100 meters of butterfly for the women. The Pro Swim Series record set last year by Gretchen Walsh is a 54.60. Consolation final, women's 100 meter butterfly. Lane 1 is Tori Yamamura. 2, Emma Bronson. 3, Katrine Otaegi. 4, Frida Lobersley. 5 is Ella Gakatil. 6, Grace Perry. 7, Lavenia Sim. Lane 8, Luis Scherer. .101s from the top 5 swimmers this morning in this field of the 100 butterfly. Emma Bronson leads the way tonight, the 17-year-old out of Bend, Oregon, with a 28.45. Now it's Grace Perry from lane 6, Katrine Otaegi in lane 3, the 16-year-old from San Ramon. She was a 101.5. Into the final 5 meters, anybody's race. It could be Bronson in lane 2, lane 5, Gakatil. It is Emma Bronson. 00.82 gets the victory in the Consol final of the women's butterfly. Second is Ella Gakatil, 00.93. Third, Lavenia Sim of Alto, lane 7, 101.00. Introducing the championship final of the women's 100-meter butterfly. Lane assignments for your championship final in 1, the Missouri Valley LSC record holder in this event from Empire KC Swim Club, Lucy Velty. Lane 2, 4-time winner at the Florida Gulf Coast Championships, representing South Florida Aquatic Club, Lismar Lyon. Racing out of lane 3 and representing the New York Athletic Club, the Paris Olympic champion in this event, Tori Husk. Your top seed in 4, representing Swimming Canada, a 5-event winner at the 2026 Canadian Open, Taylor Ruck. Lane 5 is the French national record holder in this event from Sun Devil Swimming, Marie Vatel. Lane 6, representing Alto Swim Club, 2026 2-time All-American for Stanford, Caroline Baricker. Lane 7, from California Aquatics and ACC Championship finalist, Ava Chavez. Lane 8, NCAA Championship qualifier in the 100 butterfly for the University of Louisville, Caroline Larson. This is the championship final of the women's 100-meter butterfly. This morning, we saw Taylor Ruck with a 58.90. Currently, it takes a 58.21 to get into the top 25 rankings for the 2025-2026 season. Good race here with Husk, Ruck, and Vatel, all world class in this event. Ruck, 26.6, leading Vatel at 26.7. Tori Husk, second fastest American in history at 55.52. She turns it on here in the final 25 meters. Tori Husk out of lane 3, 57.46 for Husk. That'll jump her all the way to number 6 in the world rankings for 2026. Second place is Taylor Ruck at 57.95. Third, Marie Vatel, 58.15. Staging now for event 12, men's 100-meter butterfly. Pro Swim Series record 50.42 set in 2025 by Ilya Haroun with Canada. This is the men's 100-meter butterfly. Consolation final. Lane 1, Micah Moore. 2, William McClellan. 3, Cole Fout. 4, Jacob Turner. 5, Caden Bowers. 6, Wells Ginzer. 7, Min Hoang. Lane 8, Jonathan Tan. Turner out of Dartmouth this morning at 54.7 to get that spot in lane 4. This is Cole Fout though. Lane 3, Phoenix Swim Club, 54.9 in the prelims, leading with a 25.29. Fout was out in a 25.6 this morning in the prelims. On his way to that lifetime best, 54.9. Here comes Cal in lane 5, Caden Bowers. It'll be Fout and Bowers together to the final touch. And taking the win is Cole Fout, 54.36. Second out in lane 8, Jonathan Tan, 54.60, out-touching Caden Bowers of Cal with a 54.71. Introducing the championship final in the men's 100-meter butterfly. Lane assignments in lane 1, a 3-time finalist at the U Sports Championships representing Swimming Canada, Raven Dolman. Racing out of lane 2 for Seattle Metropolitan Aquatic Club, a 2-time Washington State champion, Charlie Consol. Lane 3, the 2026 ACC champion in the 100-yard butterfly from NC State University, Aiden Hayes. Your top seed in lane 4, 2024 Olympian for the Netherlands, representing Alabama, Sean Niewold. Lane 5 is a 78-time World Cup medalist for MA Swim Academy, Michael Andrew. Lane 6 was a finalist at the Paris Olympic Games, representing Swimming Canada, Finlay Knox. Lane 7, a silver medalist in this event at the recent British Nationals, representing California Aquatics, Jack Brown. Lane 8, a 3-time medalist at the Atlantic 10 Conference Championships, representing Team Puerto Rico, Andres Brooks. This is the final of the men's 100-meter butterfly. Explosive opening speed there from Hayes in 3, Niewold in 4, Andrew in 5, all looking to get out in front of this field, and they have successfully done that with Michael Andrew to 24.03, 2 100s better than Niewold. Hayes in 3rd at 24.26. Andrew's been as fast as 50.80, one of the top American performers in this event historically. Hayes trying to close in from lane 3. It'll be between Niewold and Andrew, and it appears Niewold stops the clock first. He does. 52.13 to take the win in Sacramento in the 100 fly. Michael Andrew second, 52.36. Third, Aiden Hayes, 52.60.
A little slower than your prelim time, Sean, but certainly a tight finish, and you got your hand to the wall. Walk us through those final meters and your overall race strategy.
It really hurt this morning, so I was just kind of scared now. But I mean, I don't trade fly, so it's kind of just seeing what happens. And then, yeah, I'm happy I got to the wall first.
You were a Paris Olympian in that event. How does the 100 fly help you with the rest of your program?
I actually did 100 free in Paris.
Oh, I'm sorry.
But 100 fly is like an extra distance. It's I do it for fun, so I'm happy that I could get the win here.
And it does look like it hurts, so go get some rest.
Thank you.
We're staging now for semifinals in the women's 200-meter breaststroke. Let's meet the athletes in semifinal 1 of the women's 200-meter breaststroke. Lane 1 from San Ramon Valley, Ellie Fukami. 2 from Athens Bulldog, Eva Maluka. 3, California Aquatics, Celia Sling Stadley. And 4 for Swim Atlanta, Katie Christofferson. Lane 5, Alto Swim Club, Adeline Robillard. 6, Walnut Creek Aqua Bears, Stephanie Iana Cone. 7, California Aquatics, L. Scott. Lane 8, Bellevue Club Swim Team, Grayson Keogh. Semifinal 1. Christofferson, the top seed in this field, 231.4 this morning. Second fastest out of the prelims. We'll see the top qualifier in the semifinal 2 coming up next. 34.3 from Christofferson, right on her morning pace of 34.1. She was 231.4. Christofferson third at the 2025 U.S. Nationals in the 200 breaststroke at 226.6. Stodley of Cal, second at the 50, 34.5. She's on lane 3, still in second at the halfway turn, a 1:12.3 from Christofferson. Lane Stodley, 1:13.2 for the Norwegian national in lane 3. Her country's national record at 2:23.02. Maluka at lane 2, the Latvian national record holder at 2:36.87. Third here, Adeline Robillard. Robillard from Alto Swim Club. 2024 Olympic trials semifinals in the 200 breaststroke. That's Robillard. Third 50 goes to Christofferson in a big way, 38.5. She opens up the big lead here over Sling Stadley, 150.88. Now she's under pace from this morning, clearly waiting for the back half to do the work here. That's Christofferson in lane 4. It'll be between Cal and Stanford here for second place. The win, Christofferson at 230.75. Robillard, she picks up second for Stanford from lane 5, 232.62. Third, Sling Stadley of Cal at 232.9.
Let's go, Dan! Let's go, Luke!
Lane assignments for semifinal number 2, lane 1, Fort Collins area swim team, Raleigh, Dollarhide. Lane 2, swim streamline, Sloan, Rocha. 3, Maverick Aquatics, Melina Girardot. Lane 4, Fresno State Swimming, Elise Kalmar. 5, San Ramon Valley Aquatics, Michaela Tan. Lane 6, Fresno State Swimming, Jenna Polkinen. 7, Cougar Aquatics, Lucy Warnick. Lane 8, Markham Aquatic Club, Ashley Wilkie. Semifinal 2. Kalmar of Fresno, the returning winner of this event last year, a 230.35 to take the title. Michaela Tan was third last year in this event with a 231.9. Each of those swimmers faster than that this morning. Polkinen in lane 6, another returning finalist in this event. She was 7th in 2025 for Fresno with a 234.1. Polkinen right on that this morning at 234.04. It's Kalmar with a 33.29. Lifetime best at 228.44. Michaela Tan pushing her from lane 5, the 16-year-old from San Ramon. Tan enters the competition as the 17th fastest 15-16-year-old in history at 2:28.11. Still hanging tough with the international athlete, taking the lead with 50 meters to go with a 37.7, 148.5 for 10. To get into the top 15, the 15-16 historical rankings at 227.9 will get the job done. Top 10 takes a 226.8. Tan's got the lead out of lane 5. Tan coming off a World Juniors performance in 2025, 14th in the 200-meter breaststroke at the international level. And Tan delivers with a 226.37, the best time by about a second and a half. And 226.37 will move Tan all the way to number 7 in the 15-16 historical rankings.
Let's go, Lucy! Let's go, Daniel!
So moving on to tomorrow night's final, the women's 200-meter breaststroke, Michaela Tan, Elise Kelmar, Katie Christopherson, Melina Girardot, Adeline Robillard, Jenna Pulkinen, Celia Sling-Stadley, and Eva Maluka. 234.72 to finish in the top 8 out of the semis. Swimmers in the women's 2 breaststroke, the time is now 5:53. You have 30 minutes in which to declare your intentions. All right, we're still about a minute away from our 200-meter breaststroke for the men and the semifinals in that event. The Pro Swim Series record goes back to 2024. Matthew Fallon from the University of Pennsylvania at 2:08.18. Let's meet our swimmers in semifinal 1 of the men's 200-meter breaststroke, lane 1, California Aquatics, Zachary Tan. 2 from First Colony Swim Team, Jack Madden. 3, Rose Bowl Aquatics, Daniel Lee. 4, Pinnacle Racing, AJ Pouch. 5, Virginia Tech, Eli Martin. 6, Team Puerto Rico, Xavier Ruiz. 7, Brendan Ryan. Lane 8, Sierra Marlin Swim Team, Kota Charles. Semifinal 1, men's 200-meter breaststroke. AJ Pouch, your swimmer in lane 4, returning third place finisher in this race at the 2025 Sacramento Pro Swim Series stop. He was a 2:14.27 on that swim. Nearly identical this morning at 2:14.25. Have to get past Xavier Ruiz. Puerto Rican athlete, has been training with North Carolina Aquatic Club. Ruiz is the Puerto Rican national record holder at 2:12.83. 2023 Pan Am Games finalist in the 200-meter breaststroke. Ruiz, 4th place in that race. And it is Ruiz at the 100, 103.91. Eli Martin, 104.13. AJ Pouch, 104.33. Three swimmers together into the final 50 meters. Still Ruiz on the third 50. AJ Pouch at the top split, 34.4. He's in lane 4 and still holding that long gliding stroke is AJ Pouch. Ruiz attacking the tempo here on the final length of the pool, as is lane 3, Daniel Lee. Pouch looking good. Ruiz with the lead in the final touch in semifinal 1 goes to Xavier Ruiz at 2:13.58. Not too far off his personal best. AJ Pouch with a 2:13.71 picks up second, and Daniel Lee with that strong final 50 at 34.6. He's third at 2:14.2. Lane assignments for semifinal 2 and 1 from the UBC Thunderbirds, Tanner Cole. Lane 2, St. Petersburg Aquatics, Grant Sanders. Lane 3, Indiana Swim Club, Josh Matheny. Lane 4, representing Spain, Carles Cole Marti. Lane 5 for the Dolphins, Andrew Eubanks. Lane 6, Semifinal 2, men's 200-meter breaststroke. Marti of Spain is the national record holder at 2:08.41. A lot of experience at the World Championship level. Cole Marti, finalist in Singapore in the 200-meter breaststroke. He took 7th with a 2:09.44 in that swim. Okadome of Cal from lane 7, coming off a very strong NC2A campaign, winning the 100 and the 200-yard breaststroke events. He threw down a 148.6 in the 200 breast to become number 6 performer all time in that event. Okadome turns to the 100 with a 102.62. He's got a lifetime best of 2:12.86 in this event. Okadome 7th in the 200-meter breaststroke at the 2023 World Junior Championships. Now gives up the lead to Cole Marti. 50 meters to go. Cole Marti 33.8 on the third 50 to take that lead. Also a 33.8 was Andrew Eubanks in lane 5, the 18-year-old out of Oregon. Cole Marti 2:11.50 gets the win. 2:12.79 for Okadome of California. Their second place finisher in this semifinal. Third, Andrew Eubanks 2:13.21. As we'll wait and see who are the 8 swimmers moving on to tomorrow night's final in the men's 200-meter breaststroke. Results of the semifinals advancing to tomorrow night: Carlos Cole Marti, Yamato Okadome, Andrew Eubanks, Josh Matheny, Xavier Ruiz, AJ Pouch, and Daniel Lee. We have a tie for 8th place at 2:14.37. Eli Martin of Virginia Tech and Grant Sanders of St. Petersburg Aquatics. We need to see representatives for those athletes, please, to the admin referees. The time now is 6:05, and we will need to resolve that tie for 8th place athletes. You have 30 minutes in which to declare. We prepare now for the 50-meter backstroke event. Pro Swim Series record 27.13 set last May by Kylie Moss of Canada. All right, we are ready for the consolation final of the women's 50-meter backstroke. $50-meter backstroke consolation final. One is Maddie Thornton, 2 Haley Oak, and 3 Bridget Burton, 4 Ella Bousquet, 5 Katrine Otaegi, 6 Myra Lee, 7 Ashlyn Bolliard, 8 Sutton Forbes. 2 swimmers breaking the 30-second mark this morning. Bousquet in 4, Otaegi in 5. See if some others will join him tonight. Otaegi looking good together with Forbes from lane 8. And the winning time of 29:45 for Katrine Otaegi out of San Ramon Valley Aquatics. Second, Sutton Forbes, 29.65. Third, Ala Bousquet, 29.75, tied with Bridget Burton in lane 3 from Swimming Canada. Introducing the championship final of the women's 50-meter backstroke. Lane 1, a junior national finalist committed to BYU, Summer Thresher. Lane 2, representing Alabama, the Cypriot national record holder in this event, Carlia Antonio. Lane 3, representing Texas A&M University, an SEC championship finalist, Caitlin Owens. Lane 4 is the American record holder in this event and the reigning world champion from Wolfpack Elite, Catherine Burkhoff. Lane 5, junior European champion in the 50 backstroke from California Aquatics, Mary Amber Molu. In lane 6 from Wolfpack Elite, a 6-time International Games medalist, Ryan White. Lane 7 from Schrader Swim Team, a 2-time Summer Junior National finalist, Elena Berlin. Lane 8, 3-time Mountain West Championship finalist for Fresno State, Riley Clark. This is the championship final of the women's 50-meter backstroke.
Swimmers, relax. Take your marks.
This morning, Burkhoff 27.7. Her American record at 26.9. She is the top performer in this event for the 2026 calendar year, 27.24. Burkhoff in 4, controlling from start to finish, and a 27.41 gets the win. And an outdoor 50 backstroke for Catherine Burkhoff. Second, Mary Amber Molu. The California Golden Bears at 27.80, ahead of Caitlin Owens, 28.23 in lane 3.
Good job.
A second title here for you, Catherine, and this one in the 50 back. What were you happiest with that swim? I mean, we've seen you dominate this event so much.
Thank you. Yeah, I was just happy to swim pretty straight. It's always a challenge outside, but swam pretty straight this morning. It was a little harder tonight with the sun in our eyes, but that was the number one goal, swim straight.
What specifically do you work on to continue to improve in the 50 back?
Just a lot of power work and getting those details right and knowing my stroke count for every 50 I do.
And some challenge with the sun. Does it make it harder, easier? Is it a challenge you embrace?
Oh yeah, it makes it a lot harder, but it's definitely takes some of the pressure away. It's a little more fun, I guess.
Thank you so much, Catherine.
Thanks.
We are ready now for the men's 50-meter backstroke. The Pro Swim Series record set by Shane Casas last year is a 24.23. Consolation final. One is Blake Tierney, 2 Brett Boyd, 3 Tommy Hagar, 4 Lamar Taylor, 5 Victor Knicken, 6 Raymond Doman, 7 Gavin Kao, lane 8 Ukarsh Patil. 26 is across the board this morning, 26-2 in lane 4, 26-8 in lane 8. Lamar Taylor out of Tennessee in the Bahamas in lane 4. Might have the advantage. Lane 3 crashing into the final touch is Tommy Hagar with the win. 25.8 for Hagar. Second goes to Gavin Kao, lane 7, 25.93. Third, Blake Tierney of Canada in 1:26 flat. The men's 50-meter backstroke. See what kind of speed we have in store here on the men's side. 25.3 this morning from Murphy. Got to be under 25 to get into the top 10 rankings for 2026. Murphy looking good together with Aiden Hayes in lane 7. The final touch goes to Ryan Murphy. 25.17 on the return performance. Aiden Hayes with a 25.36 for second. Third, Daniel Deal completing the 2-3 finish for the Wolfpack. 25.37 ahead of Dylan Carter, 25.44.
Yeah, almost 2 years since you've won a race like that, Ryan. You told me earlier you're like a part-time swimmer right now. Not bad.
Yeah, I mean, that's what works for a 50. So, yeah, I'm happy with that.
So you are back in the pool and competition for the first time in a while with the 50 and the 100. What are the next steps as you kind of continue your return to the sport?
I mean, keep on just shaking off the rust. I mean, it's nice coming here, get the competitive juices flowing again. Like after last night, I was watching the race like 10 times, like, I should have done that different, should have done that. So, it's just nice to compete again.
A great start and a great finish. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Now we're just about a minute away from introducing the women's 200-meter freestyle championship final. Pro Swim Series record is also the U.S. Open record, the fastest swim ever in American waters, a 1:53.80 established in March of this year by Summer McIntosh with Longhorn Aquatics. We will have a swim off in the men's 200-meter breaststroke. That'll be at the conclusion of tonight's bonus finals. It's time to introduce the championship final in the women's 200-meter freestyle. These are your championship contenders. In lane one from California Aquatics, a six-time champion at the Boise Sectionals, Alexa McDevitt. Racing out of lane two, a four-event finalist at last summer's Tier Pro Championships. from Long Island Aquatic Club, Chloe Stepanek. Lane 3, an NCAA championship qualifier for the University of Georgia, representing City of Lafayette Aquatics, Marie Landreneau. Your top seed racing out of lane 4 and representing Eastern Express Swim Team, third at the SEC Champs in the 200 Freestyle, Kennedy Dobson. Lane 5, a 4-time medalist on the Team USA 4x200 free relay, representing Sandpipers and Michigan, Bella Sims. Lane 6, a 28-time NCAA All-American for Stanford, representing the New York Athletic Club, Tori Husk. Lane 7 was the 2022 NCAA champion in the 200 freestyle, representing Swimming Canada, Taylor Ruck. Lane 8, a 6-time champion last summer at Western Zones, representing Dart Swimming, Lauren Lonsdale. This is the championship final of the women's 200-meter freestyle.
Take your marks.
Very talented field assembled here. 3 athletes under the 2-minute mark in yesterday's semifinals, led by Kennedy Dobson at 1:58.1. Dobson with a lifetime best of 1:57.45, coming off a fantastic freshman season for the Georgia Bulldogs. All-American in 500 and 1650 freestyle. Tori Husk from lane 6, her personal best of 1:55.71. Top PB from this field, Bella Sims, a 1:55.45. Dobson moves up on the second 50, splitting 29.5 to take the lead. 29.9 from Sims, 30.0 from Landreneau. Lane 3, she's in the top 3 now. Dobson looking for the emphatic victory out of lane 4 as she spearheads this field into the final turn. Dobson 30.0 on the third 50. Only Husk was better. 30.0 from Husk. Now breathing to her left, and she's got Dobson in her sights. Can Husk run down Kennedy Dobson, the freestyler out of Georgia and New Jersey? The 19-year-old in 4. Tori Husk with all the momentum out of lane 6. And the final touch goes to Tori Husk in a 1:57.15. 2/10 behind Kennedy Dobson, 1:57.38. Third, Bella Sims, 1:58.54. We'll note the time drop as well from the 14-year-old Lonsdale in lane 8. 2:01.45 will move Lonsdale all the way up to number 20 all-time in the 13-14 age group.
Yeah, we're back with Tori Husk because she won another event, this one the 200 free. That's a really tough double. How did you do that?
I feel like I've been doing a lot of good training recently. It's been pretty hard, but I feel like very in shape for quantity-wise. I feel like I could do a lot.
And it just creates such a versatile program for you. How important is that as you head into the summer and then the rest of the long course meets?
Yeah, I like to race a lot. I like at the Tier Pro Series to do less events each Tier Pro Series, so it feels like a reward. So this one's my heavy training one.
All right, so the next one will be a reward.
Yeah.
All right, thank you so much, Tori. Congrats.
Thank you.
Fans, don't miss an opportunity after finals this evening for autographs with national team athlete Santo Condarelli and the local superstar Luca Orlando. Just inside the main entrance after finals tonight, autographs with those national team athletes. It's time to welcome the championship final in the men's 200-meter freestyle. Introducing your finalists in lane one, a two-time 2026 NCAA championship finalist for Virginia Tech, Brendan Whitfield. Racing out of lane two and representing the University of Minnesota, eighth in the 400 freestyle at the 2025 U.S. Nationals, Joey Tepper. Lane 3, 7th in the 200 freestyle at the recent NCAA championships for California Aquatics, Keaton Jones. Your top seed in lane 4, the 2026 ACC champion in the 200 freestyle for Stanford, representing the Jersey Wahoos, Henry McFadden. Racing in lane 5, last night's 1,500-meter freestyle champion from the Pleasanton Seahawks, Luka Mijatovic. Lane 6 was the ACC championship runner-up in the 500 freestyle, representing Alto Swim Club, Ethan Eck. Racing in 7 Canadian trials, champion in the 100 freestyle, representing Swimming Canada, Ruslan Gaziev. Lane 8, 2026 U Sports National Champion in the Tournament Freestyle from Swimming Canada, Zach Parise. This is the championship final in the men's 200-meter freestyle. And the
Long course meets.
This was a semifinal event last night. We saw McFadden at 147.98, pulled off the charge from Mijatovic in the final 50. He was a 148.27. Mijatovic now at 17 years of age since April 22nd. His lifetime best of 145.92, better than the 17-18 national age group record, the 145.99 established by Michael Phelps in 2003. Here it's Whitfield in 1 and Jones in 3 together on the opening 50 at 25.02. Mijatovic out in a 25.03. When he went that 145.9, he was out in a 25.0 and 51.9 at the 100. Tonight, Mijatovic at 52.4. Jones is the leader, 52.30 for the backstroker from Cal in lane 3. McFadden at 52.6. McFadden has been as quick as a 145.22. Part of the USA Swimming World Championship 4x200 free relay, the 2023 champs in Fukuoka and the 2025 Singapore champs. And 4 athletes now within a third of a second with 50 meters to go. Jones, McFadden, Mijatovic, and Eck in lane 6. Fighting to the finish into the final 30 meters. McFadden showing the veteran status in lane 4. He emerges with the lead. Mijatovic trying to hang with him. Great finish from Keaton Jones. It's Henry McFadden at 147.34. Second place is Keaton Jones of California, 148.04. Third, Mijatovic of Pleasanton, 148.11. Place is Keaton Jones of California. Third, Mijatovic of Pleasanton, 148.
Henry, that was a thrilling race, and Rowdy was just talking about that third 50. Can you walk us through that leg?
Yeah, that was something I was really working on this morning, or yesterday morning, and last night it wasn't very good. And so tonight I knew I had to hammer those legs.
This is a win here, obviously, in the 200 free. What does it tell you about where you are in your training heading into the rest of the summer?
Yeah, so we're just doing a bunch of general conditioning stuff, so not a lot of race-specific stuff. So to be able to go something like that, I think it's a good sign for the summer.
Yeah, the conditioning must be working.
Oh, yeah.
Congratulations. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Staging now for event 17, women's 400-meter individual medley. the Pro Swim Series record and the U.S. Open record set last year by Summer McIntosh at 4:26.98. This is your consolation final.
Take your marks.
Racing in lane 1 for the University of British Columbia Thunderbirds, Ruby Kaler. 2, Markham Aquatic Club, Amy Chai. 3, Riptide Swim Team, Marin Deneen. 4, Alto Swim Club, Adeline Robillard. 5, San Ramon Valley Aquatics, Rosa Hubord. 6, Empire KC Swim Club, Kinley Baber. 7, Markham Aquatic Club, Lily Chai. 8 from San Ramon Valley is Ellie Fukami. Keller from lane 1 took the lead on the butterfly with a 106.6. Baber second at the 100, 106.8, leading Amy Chai third from lane 2. Here on the backstroke, it's Deneen moving up. 16-year-old from Riptide out of Colorado. 5:04.5 this morning for Deneen. Deneen hits the 200-meter turn with a 2:23.99, a second and a half better than Ruby Kaler in 1. Third is Amy Chai, 2:25.5. Marin Deneen from lane 3 took 23.9 after the backstroke. Takes the breaststroke out in a 41.38, the fastest first 50 of breaststroke, and she's opened up a sizable advantage now approaching the 300-meter turn. Marin Deneen 41.8 coming back and a 3:47 into the final 100. This morning, Deneen a 5:04.5 on pace to destroy that time. Amy Chai second, 3:51.7. Third is Lily Chai from 7, 3:53.1. First 50 of freestyle from Deneen, 35.4. 33.0 from Lily Chai. She's got something left here out of lane 7. Chai, the 15-year-old out of Canada, representing Markham Aquatic Club. 5:08.5 this morning from Chai. But this race is all Marin Deneen of Riptide from lane 3. As she stops the clock with a 4:57.33. Lily Chai second, 4:58.45, taken third with a great final 50 of 31.49 is Ruby Kaler in lane 1, 4:59.56. And now let's welcome the championship final of the women's 400-meter individual medley. Introducing your finalist in lane 1. She's committed to swim for the University of Georgia. Tonight representing Bend Swim Club, Maddie Thornton. Lane 2, the California State Champion in the 200 individual medley from Canyons Aquatic Club, Emma Hussein. Lane 3, representing California Aquatics and NCAA Championship qualifier in the 400 IM, Catherine Hazel. Your top qualifier, lane 4, a 2-time All-American this season, representing Eastern Express Swim Team and Georgia, Kennedy Dobson. Lane 5, the Latvian national record holder in this event from Athens Bulldog Swim Club, Ieva Maluka. Lane 6, D1 championship qualifier for California Aquatics, Alexa McDevitt. Lane 7, Summer Tier Pro Championship finalist in this event from Sandpipers and UCLA, Applejean Gwynn. Lane 8, 400 IM Big West Conference champion for UC Davis, representing Dart Swimming, Ella Ackerman. Championship final, women's 400 meter individual medley. Dobson back to work here in the 400 IM after that strong showing in the 200 freestyle, the second place finisher to Tori Husk. Dobson leads with a 104.7. 104.8 from Hazel of Cal, second out of lane 3. Dobson looks to be taking the lead on the backstroke. Through 150 meters, it is Dobson, 141.8. Maluka, 142.6. Her Latvian national record of 449.7, established at the U.S. Open in Austin in December of last year. Dobson out to 37.1, back to 37.3 on the backstroke. Into second goes Maddie Thornton from lane 1, 219.4. Thornton of Bend Swim Club, 36.8, 36.7 on the backstroke. Her lifetime best came this morning at 5 minutes, 0.94. 40.2 from Dobson on the first 50 of breaststroke. The top split, 39.7 from Alexa McDevitt of Cal. 40.0 from Catherine Hazel, also from the Golden Bears. Hazel in 3, moving up with Maluka in lane 5. You got the Georgia commit in lane 1, and then the standouts from Georgia, Dobson in 4. Maluka in 5. Dobson enters the freestyle with almost a 2-second lead. Emma Hussein Canyons, great second 50 on the breaststroke, 39.9 as she jumps from 5th to 2nd place over the breaststroke leg. That's Hussein, the 16-year-old for Canyons, who was a 4:57.0 this morning. Coming off the CIF championships where she picked up the win in the 200 IM. 31.9 from Dobson as she erases any doubt to her victory here in the 400 IM. And what a showing tonight from Kennedy Dobson, runner-up in the 2-3, winner of the 4IM, and a 4:43.7, a 5-second plus improvement on her lifetime best. Hussein of Canyon second, 4:48.88, third, Hazel of Cal, 4:49.50, Maluka, 4:49.93, just off her best time and national record. We did have a disqualification in lane 6, disqualified for the delay initiating the turn on the backstroke.
what a night for Kennedy. I mean, 2 personal bests in the 200 free and now the 400 IM. That was a new personal best by over 5 seconds from previous. Walk us through that race. I mean, you pulled ahead right out of the jump, but then pulled ahead further in the breaststroke leg.
Yeah, that was honestly really surprising me, especially after the 2 free. I was hurting quite a bit, but I just wanted to have fun during that race. I don't get to do it that often, so.
People don't usually say that one's a fun one.
Yeah, a lot of people can't believe I said that, but it's less pressure for me just because I don't get to do it that often. Yeah.
And it's a tough double when the 400 IM is the second race. How did you power through tonight and put out those 2 performances?
We've been doing a lot of good training, so I think that just helps. And I always think doing a lot of races is super fun. So it feels rewarding to do 2 hard events in a row.
2 personal bests. Congratulations, Kenzie.
Thank you.
Staging now for event 18, men's 400-meter individual medley. Pro Swim Series record 4:07.80 set in 2023 by Léon Marchand of France. Consolation final, men's 400-meter individual medley. Racing out of lane 1 for the Sierra Marlin swim team, Robbie Doolittle. 2, Swimming Canada, Aiden Kirk. 3, California Aquatics, Ian Platts Mills. 4, Bellingham Bay swim team, Dylan Fisk. 5, Seattle Metropolitan Aquatic Club, Luke Dunn. 6, Cypress Fairbanks Swim Club, Jackson Hartzler. 7, UBC Thunderbirds, Tanner Cole. 8, South Florida Aquatic Club, Juan Valmitiana. On the butterfly was Hartzler, the 00.13, still Hartzler after 100 meters of backstroke as he was 34.5, 33.3, 2:07.9 from Hartzler. Leads Valmitiana in lane 8, 2:10.2 for Valmitiana, Spanish national. He's been as quick as a 4:33.8, Hartzler a 4:26.2, 17-year-old. Ian Platts Mills of Cal in lane 3. Pushing the pace here on the breaststroke out in 38.3, moving from 5th to 2nd place. Making the change to the freestyle, Jackson Hartzler back in a 38.8 and a 324.9, 3 seconds better than Ian Platts-Mills. Into third goes Robbie Doolittle from lane 1. Doolittle, the 16-year-old from Sierra Marlins. 4:35.4 this morning. He's been a 4:28.9. Platts-Mills outsplitting Hartzler, but the lead too great to overcome here on the final 50 meters. 30.7 going out from Aiden Kirk in lane 2 out of Canada. He moves into the top 3. Consol final of the men's 4 IM goes to Jackson Hartzler. 4:26.60. Second place, Ian Platts-Mills, 4:28.68. Third, Aiden Kirk, 4:30.33. It's time to welcome the championship final in the men's 400-meter individual medley. Lane assignments for your championship contenders. Lane 1, third at the Ivy League Championships in the 400-yard individual medley. Representing Dartmouth, Jacob Turner. Lane 2's the Lebanese national record holder in this event, Munzer Kabara. Lane 3, 2025 TYR Pro Championship finalist in this event, representing St. Petersburg Aquatics, Grant Sanders. Your top seed in lane 4, representing West Coast Aquatics, a 2-time Washington State High School champion, Shanta Lee. Lane 5, a national championship finalist from the University of Minnesota, Joey Tepper. Lane 6, the Canadian Open champion in this event, representing Canada, Jacques Harrison. Lane 7 from Team Puerto Rico, already swam the 100 fly final earlier tonight, Andres Brooks. Your swimmer in lane 8, third last night in the 1500 freestyle from Tsunami Swim Team of Kansas City, Ellis Creasy. This is the championship final in the men's 400-meter individual medley. Joey Tepper, 58.41. Grad student out of the University of Minnesota. We've seen Tepper on the open water scene pick up a 12th place finish in the 10K at the Singapore World Champs. Part of the mixed 4x1500 team relay as well for USA Swimming. Also competed in the 25K Budapest 2022. 10K Fukuoka 2023. Tepper out of New Jersey and Egg Harbor Township with a lifetime best of 423.8 in the 400 IM. He's leading Jacques Harrison of Canada from lane 6. Harrison's been a 422.92. Fastest best time of this field, Grant Sanders out of Florida and St. Petersburg Aquatics. See Sanders for a third time tonight and the 200-meter breaststroke swim off at the conclusion of all the bonus finals. Sanders tied for 8th out of the semis in the 200 breaststroke. So look for Sanders to make a move now as we get to the breaststroke leg with Tepper at 2:03.3, Harrison 2:05.4, Sanders 2:06.8. And it is Sanders, 36.7, taking the lead. After 50 meters of breaststroke, Tepper 40.4, 39.4 from Harrison. Shunta Lee, the 16-year-old, ranks number 14 all-time with his personal best of 420.6. And he has advanced on this field, looks to find himself in second place going into the final 100. Sanders at 320.9, Lee 323.5, Tepper 324.5. Lee would need to get under that 4-minute 20-second mark, get under 4:19.5 to break into the top 10 all-time in the 15-16. Potentially on pace here out in the 30.0, 29.4 from Tepper, the freestyler, flexing now in lane 5. Everyone's closing in on Grant Sanders. He's got the lead. He's got a 200 breaststroke swim off to think about. Shunta Lee moving up in lane 4, the 16-year-old. Out of Washington State, delivers 28.4 on the final 50. 4:22 flat, and your winner is Shunta Lee. Grant Sanders, 29.9 coming home in a 4:22.2. Third goes to Tepper, 4:22.45. Congratulations, gentlemen. What a great race to finish up our front half of tonight's final session. As we go now to the back, to the top of the event order, and our bonus finals leading off with the women's 100 butterfly. All right, we go to the bonus final of the women's 100-meter butterfly. Bonus final. Lane 1, Olivia Summers. 2, Josephine Brandt. 3, Allison Liu. 4, Benya Matic. 5, Eleanor Garrity. 6, Sutton Forbes. 7, Ava Collins. Lane 8, Grace Sorensen. Bonus final, Summers had the lead at the 50, and the win goes to lane 6, and Sutton Forbes, 101.99. That gets the win. So we prepare now for event 12, men's 100-meter butterfly. Bonus final, men's 100-meter butterfly. Lane 1, Blake Tierney. 2, Logan Devine. 3, Zach Parise. 4, Ian Maldonado. 5, Zach Power. 6, Andrew Tay. 7, William Titley. 8, Micah Tennyson. Saw 55.5 this morning from Maldonado, the 16-year-old out of Cypress Fairbanks. We'll have the deal tonight with William Titley, the 17-year-old from just across the valley here, Wolverine Aquatics. Titley this morning, 56.16. Too close to call here. The final touch is Titley with a 55.24, 1/100th better than Ian Maldonado in lane 4. Third is Andrew Tay, 55.28. bonus final, women's 200-meter breaststroke.
Take your marks.
Racing in this field in lane 1 for King Aquatic Club, Charlie Clark. 2 Empire KC Swim Club, Clara Seaman. 3 Upper Dublin Aquatic Club, Sophia Soleo Magliari. 4 Fort Collins area, Josie Stahl. 5 Dart Swimming, Lauren Lonsdale. 6 from Dart, Ireland Kennedy. 7 Spire Swim Club, Elizaveta Pazuka. 8 Seattle Metropolitan Aquatic Club, Matilda White. That's Clara Seaman. 1:15.5 at the 100. Follows that up with a 40.5. 50 meters to go at 1:56.12. Lonsdale second. 56.9. Then Kennedy, her teammate in lane 6. Final touches in the bonus heat, 236.82 from Clara Seaman, 238.4 for Lonsdale, and third is Sofia Sileo Magliari, 238.65. Go now to event 14. Bonus final, men's 200-meter breaststroke. Lane 2. Jason McMeekin. 3, Cruz Lopez. 4 from California Aquatics, Lars Antoniak. 5, Thunderbird, Sebastian Vanderloop. 6, Sandra Moon Valley Aquatics, Dylan Tambuwan. 7, Cool Swim Team, Jack Punswick. Lane 8, John Sitta. Antoniak from Cal, lane 4, 106.10 at the 100. With Vandelote out of Canada, lane 5, taking over the lead on the third 50, splitting at 35.4. Vandelote in 5, the 18-year-old from the University of British Columbia. He's got the momentum now and the tempo change on the final 50. Vandelote 221.9 in the prelims. And way under that at 217.76 from Sebastian Vandelote to take the bonus heat. Cruz Lopez second and 3, 219.60. Third goes to Antoniak of Cal with a 221.16. Heading to the far end of the pool now for the 50-meter backstroke. Bonus final, women's 50-meter backstroke. Lane 1, Josephine Brandt. 2, Victoria Williams. 3, Emma Bronson. 4, Lavinia Sim. 5, Chloe Iletta. 6, Carla Gonzalez. 7, Carson Ward. Bronson in 3 from Bend. 30.6 in the prelims. 29.8 in the final. Touching second, Lavinia Sim. 30.21. Third, Chloe Iletta. 30.47. Bonus final, men's 50-meter backstroke. One is Soren Carlson, 2 Ryan Nordheim, 3 Anders Koshman, 4 Grant Bellin, 5 Andrew Tang, 6 Graham Henderson, 7 Paul Hebrard, lane 8 Josh Battison. Lane 6 Graham Henderson, could be 4, it is Grant Bellin, 26.66 for Bellin, a 3-second drop for the 15-year-old out of King to take the win in the bonus heat. Second, Koshman, 26.90. Third goes to Graham Henderson in 6, 27.19. This is the bonus final of the women's 400-meter individual medley.
Take your marks.
Racing here in lane 4 from Fresno State, Laura Colmar. 5, Wolverine Aquatics, Melanie Quinto. Quinto of Wolverine Aquatics out in a 107.3 to build up the big lead early. Then 39.9, 39.2 on the backstroke. 226.5, the lead down to 6.5 seconds. We'll see what Kalmar's got here on the breaststroke. Kalmar cuts the lead in half on the first 50 of breaststroke. Looks like she will draw even here as we approach the 300 meter. Quinto in 5, Kalmar in 4. 100 to go, and it is Kalmar with the lead. After splitting 42-1, 43-3, Quinto was 45-6, 47-2. This morning, Kalmar 5:10.7, Quinto at 5:18. Should see a drop from each of the swimmers. As Laura Kalmar takes the victory with a 5:07.17. And Quinto drops all the way down to 5:08.6. Great race, ladies. As we move to event 18, the men's 400 meter individual medley. Bonus final men's 400 meter individual medley. Lane 1, Southern Methodist University, Leo Peleas. 2, UBC Thunderbirds, Andrew Coombs. 3, Tsunami Swim Team, Sam Hennenfin. 4, from Dart Swimming is Tommy Jang. 5, Fort Collins Area Swim Team, Brennan O'Neill. 6, San Ramon Valley, Will McConlow. 7, Riptide Swim Team, Calvin May Maris. Lane 8, San Ramon Valley, Ryan Mack. Tommy Jang out of the local club here, Dart. 009 on the butterfly, 35.3 going out on the backstroke. Back in a 36.1, find themselves in second place behind Brennan O'Neill. Lead split from O'Neill to 11.6. Tommy Jang, 212.4. Then Andrew Coombs from lane 2, 212.6. Coombs, 18-year-old from British Columbia. Race developing here with McConlogue in lane 6, moving up for San Ramon. He's going to get ahead of Brennan O'Neill with Tommy Jang, your leader, after going out in a 38.1. McConlogue was a 37.0. McConlogue, the 16-year-old, Jang, the 15-year-old. They're going to rumble through the final 100. McConlogue, your leader, at 3:29.7. Will McConlogue hanging tough in lane 6, 31.8. He's got the lead over Tommy Jang into the final 30 meters. McConlogue of San Ramon, 440.5 this morning. Going to be much faster than that tonight. As Brennan O'Neill in lane 5 trying to catch Tommy Jang. It will be Will McConlogue of San Ramon with a 4:32.44. Brennan O'Neill second, 4:33.96. And third is Tommy Jang of Dart, 4:34.04. We are setting up for a swim off now in the 200-meter breaststroke to decide the 8th and final spot in tomorrow night's final. Introducing your competitors in lane 4, representing Virginia Tech, Eli Martin. Racing out of lane 5 for St. Petersburg Aquatics, Grant Sanders. This is the swim off and the men's 200-meter breaststroke. Swim off. Well, so far today, Grant Sanders in the 400 IM. Racing the final of that event. Both these gentlemen coming off the semifinal of the 200-meter breaststroke. So a huge day of racing for Sanders. Eli Martin, I gotta imagine he's got the freshness advantage going into this race. And it shows with a 104.1 on the opening 100. Sanders 105.7. See if he's got some magic in store here in the final 60 meters. Third 50 is a 34.7 for Martin, 34.74 from Sanders. Sanders looking to make a tempo change here and make a charge at Martin in 4. But Eli Martin too strong in this swim off. On his way to the title and another 200 breaststroke opportunity tomorrow night. 214.15 gets the win for Eli. Grant with a 216.41. Congratulations, gentlemen. Great racing to finish off the Thursday night finals, day 2 of competition of the 2026 Pro Swim Series here in Sacramento. We hope to see you tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. prelims, and the women's and men's 200 butterfly, 50 freestyle, 200 backstroke, and 400 freestyle. Thank you to everyone for being a part of tonight's final session. Please help out the wonderful staff here at the North Natomas Aquatic Center and clean up your area as you exit the facility. Please travel safely and have a wonderful night.